It's a fake. Oregon runs it first down up the middle, 40. Nice squirts through. He's going to score. Barner, touchdown Oregon. Throw to the right. He's got Barner. Touchdown Oregon. LaMichael James takes it right up the middle, and that's the statement you needed. You're getting closer to the prize.
Hi everybody, and welcome to our Civil War special. 2011 Duck football been another remarkable and record-setting year. Started with a tough opener, but the Ducks since then have really climbed up, and they find themselves now set for the most important game of the year. It always is. It's Civil War. Now the Beavers have started a little down and had struggles, but the Ducks are up here. But you've heard it before. Throw the records out. It's always tough when you play that Civil War battle. Anybody's ball game. Let's take a look back and see how we've gotten to where we are right now.
Freshman punter with a good snap. The left footer booms it very, very high. Barner backpedaling inside of the 15 and hit and taken down. Loses the ball. Picked up. LSU score. 3 under center. 2 seconds on the play clock. Hands it off. Ford got a chance to score, and he will. Oregon's defense is just beaten down. Tired. They've been in the entire second half.
Here comes the motorcycle, and here they come, the home opener of 2011. Michael's going to have a chance. Try to get it up the field. Got a block. Trips across the 50. Gets it outside, and he is gone. Oh, my. LaMichael James. Touchdown, Oregon. On the snap to throw. A little play action. Swings it out to the right. He's got him. And up the field, 40. Inside Thomas at the 50. Foot race for the blocker, 30. Thomas is going to score. 10-5. How do you do? Under center, as he was the last series, goes back and hands it off, and LaMichael trying to get it outside, got a block or two, gets the corner. Here we go, baby. Here we go. 40, 30, 20, 10. What do you think? Touchdown, LaMichael James. LaMichael to his right. Snap of the ball, give it to him right up the middle. Michael, stutter step 5, 3, 2, touchdown Oregon! It's at the 10-yard line. High snap, but running right. Thomas wants to throw toward the corner. Inside, touchdown David Paulson! Thomas, snap, give it to LaMichael up the middle. He's not going to get the first down. He's going to get a touchdown! And back to throw, looks right. Pressure comes, they get to him, he goes down! The team comes storming out of the tunnel. Thomas again, going to give it to LaMichael, going to go left, trying to get it outside, and does. 50, turn the corner, 40, 30, got the corner, 20, touchdown, LaMichael James. Thomas on the snap, got an option of give it to the end around. If he can get away, he's got a chance. DeAnthony 15, DeAnthony 10, DeAnthony, touchdown. Here's first down. Barnard out of the left, and he'll get the handoff. No, that's DeAnthony. Hell! It is Barner. It is Barner, and he's gone. Barner at the 20. Barner at the 10. Kenyon Barner. Touchdown, Oregon. Here come the Ducks. Barner to his right. Play action again to throw. Pump fake, pressure comes, runs away from it. Running to his right. Throws it away. Just launched it. Back in the end zone. Touchdown! Are you kidding me? 26-yard catch. Thomas to throw again. Steps up. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown! David Paulson! Osweiler on first and goal from the 8 to throw. Looks right. Throws right. Wide open and intercepted in the end zone off a tipped ball. There's the play you wanted. Down at 6. Bennett going to hand it off. Barner gets it outside. He's got a little room. 30 down the sideline. Speed. Yeah, 40. He's at the 30. Not going to catch him. And into the touchdown. Second down and 8. Snap. Play action. Wants to throw. Bennett down the middle. He's got Paulson. He's got it for the touchdown. A one-hand grab. One to the right. Canty back to throw, looking right, and intercepted. This might be a little, he's got a blocking core in front of him. He's going all the way. Michael Clay has just scored a defensive touchdown, a pick six. The Harley with the duck in costume. After all, it's almost Halloween. He looks like Captain America down there. For Dan Wagner's punt. Wagner edges 40 and a half. Blocked. It's blocked. And this is going to be a score for Mosico Lokombo. Touchdown, Oregon. LT and Huff to the left, back to throw. Thomas looks right, pressure comes, runs away from it. Now big time pressure, runs away from that to the right side. Gonna throw the ball. As he gets his, he throws it downfield. Wide open. 5. Touchdown, LT. 8-yard line, left side to the middle of the field now. 20, still on his feet. 25, gets spray. And here he goes. 40, 30. Good luck trying to catch that guy. Touchdown, DeAnthony Thomas. I think he took it to the 8-yard line. That would be a 92-yard kickoff return if that holds. Yard pickup, second down and 2. Here's the handoff again, going left, trying to get the corner. 15, cut back inside. Touchdown, LaMichael James. Phil Thomas. And LaMichael, here's the keep by Thomas. Going to pitch it back to Thomas, who sprints to the corner and into the end zone. And here's the snap and back up to play action to throw. Looking to the back of the end zone. Throws it wide open over the middle. David Paulson. Nobody near him. LaMichael to the right of Darren. And LaMichael gets the ball. Cuts it up the middle. Nice little run. Gets into the open. Here you go. 30. 20. LaMichael James. His first statement of the game. Thomas. On the snap, back to throw. Comes the blitz, throws the screen. Thomas has got it, it's perfect. 30, inside of the 20, one man to beat, cuts it back of the 10, and scores! Thomas, LaMichael to his left, back to throw. Pressure comes, and throws it. He's got his man, and that's Huff. Huff at the 50, gets away at the 40, a man to beat at the 30, cuts inside at the 20. He is going to score a touchdown! His answer today for a lot of people in the nation about this Duck team. Here's the ball, intercepted. The tip play, downfield, Mosico Lokombo, touchdown, Oregon! Here's the approach of the ball. This one booted high, deep. It's going to go all the way back inside the 5 to the 4. Thomas, and here's the fake reverse. Thomas has still got it, trying to get it upfield, 30. Trying to get outside off a block. Got the block, 50. Cuts it back to the 40. He could go all the way. He's at the 20. He will go all the way. DeAnthony Thomas, touchdown, Oregon. Thomas on the snap, hand it to Barner, going left, try to get the corner, great block, touchdown Barner. Placement, kick, on the way, missed it. Left side, USC's won. Missed it to the left-hand side, never had a chance. And USC has upset Oregon here at Autzen Stadium tonight.
Aaron, you're all set.
Great, thanks.
Mike, thanks for doing that discount double check. You saved us hundreds.
What was that?
The discount double check? It's when we comb through your policies to make sure that you're getting all the discounts you deserve.
No, I get that part, but you guys are doing my move.
The discount double check move?
It's my touchdown dance.
So you're a dancer?
No, I'm a quarterback.
Oh, quarterback.
Whoa.
I'm a robot. Get out of here.
Aaron Rodgers got his. How about you?
Rodgers! Discount double check!
Get to a better state. State Farm.
This aisle isn't big enough for 2 zeros.
Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Is that all you got?
I'm up to my knees in 0 calories. Pepsi to the max, so let's drink all of me.
Pepsi Max. Too much taste to be called a zero.
Nothing robs your home of value like a structural problem. Things like cracks, wet basements, and musty crawl spaces can lead to big problems. Terra Firma Foundation Systems can restore your home's value. A permanent repair is probably more affordable than you think, so don't let little problems become big ones. Protect your investment and enjoy your home by calling Terra Firma today. Call Terra Firma Foundation Systems for a free no-obligation inspection and estimate. You're on solid ground with Terra Firma Foundation Systems.
always think back thinking, it was the last official college game that I was going to play. So that you want to be remembered by something. So you expect to go out, play hard, and give your all because it is the Civil War.
In 1911, the game was canceled because of riots the previous year. In 1927, after a Beaver win, the OAC students tried to tear out the Hayward Field goalposts. In 1937, Oregon State's win at Hayward Field was so good on Saturday that on Monday, the OSU students decided it was time to return to Eugene to celebrate. When classes got out at 11 a.m. in the Pioneer Mother, a full-scale riot was on. It has been a civil war. And what makes the last 20 years of this rivalry so special are the previous 100 or so years. Bitter, played on fields referred to as muggy hog swallows, in snowstorms, monsoons, and at times, and most of the time, they were just flat out ugly. How about 47 punts in 1915? In 1923, they had to play on wet sawdust because the weather was so bad. In 1983, the toilet bowl, 0-0. Sports Illustrated called it the worst game ever played. 11 fumbles, 5 interceptions, 4 missed field goals, and maybe the most amazing thing about that scoreless tie? It was the 6th time in the Civil War that there has been a scoreless tie. Clearly, the Civil War was not built on the tangible rewards available to the winner. It was built on the pure desire, the pure satisfaction of beating one another. It was Oregon going 13 years in the 70s and 80s without losing to the Beavers, and in 1982, during that stretch, when it finally seemed the Beavers would end the losing streak by leading 6-0 all game long in the driving rain, until Mike Jorgensen hit Osborne Thomas for 26 yards right in front of the Oregon fans, with 2:32 left in the game for a dramatic 7-6 win. In 1985, with the wind chill of 5 degrees and ice all over the field, Chris Miller, Tony Cherry, and Lou Barnes resembled the Green Bay Packers at Lambeau. Unaffected by the weather, they dominate their way to a 34-13 win. When asked after the game if he felt sorry for the Beavers in all those years of losing, Tony Cherry simply said, "There's no pity involved." In 86, it appeared the tables would turn. Oregon State was a 1-point favorite and at home. Chris Miller was entering his final game as a Duck and exploded on the Beaver defense. Miller was 21 of 27 with 3 touchdowns. Lattenberry and Derek Lavelle ran wild on the Beaver D, and the Ducks won 49-28. The next year, again, the Beavers showed life, coming onto the game led by record-setting quarterback Eric Wilhelm. After knocking Wilhelm and his backup out of the game, the Duck defense led the way by shutting out the Beavers. The 44-0 win was then the largest margin in the history of the series. In 1989, one could feel things starting to change, just a bit. Both teams were starting to show signs of becoming competitive on a much larger scale. Oregon clearly out in front of the emerging programs and clinching their first 7-win season since 1964 on the backs of a stellar performance by Derek Lavelle. His 2 touchdowns led the way to a 30-21 victory, and off to the Independence Bowl went the Ducks. Without Musgrave in that season, there is doubt whether Oregon would have made it out of obscurity. These wins led to the Casanova Center being built. They led to fan involvement and ticket sales. And most importantly, they led to recruiting success and the belief that Oregon could, one day, play in the Rose Bowl. The Ducks had to walk before they could run. Clearly now, though, they were walking right into the 1994 season, the season in which the Civil War in Oregon football changed forever.
It is so big. It doesn't matter how any team is doing going into that final game. It's just, this is the game you have to win. And there's so much history and tradition that goes with it, and a lot of people know each other. I mean, for crying out loud, the 2 schools are a 35-minute drive apart from one another. So for me, whether it was basketball or football, when that Civil War game came, it didn't matter how you were doing, it was big.
It was a cool, typical November, light rain sputtering up and down the valley. Now in this game, something bigger is at stake. A win over the Beavers, and the Ducks would be headed to the Rose Bowl for the first time in 37 years. After two big catches by Chris McLemore, Oregon sitting just 19 yards away from Pasadena. All those years and all the struggles, Dino Filia's touchdown and a big defensive stand, and the Ducks had done it. They had done what nobody thought was possible, the Rose Bowl. And then in 2000 and 2001, the Ducks were on the doorstep. First in 2000, Oregon had secured at least a share of the Pac-10 championship. They entered Corvallis undefeated in league play. Oregon State needed to win and a Washington State win over Washington, and they would be in the Rose Bowl. The Ducks needed to win, and they were there. 5 interceptions thrown by Joey Harrington eventually sealed Oregon's fate. The Beavers won 23-13 and waited for the result from Pullman, which didn't go their way. Regrouping in 2001, both teams were thought to be national title contenders again. Because of the BCS rules, the Rose Bowl all of a sudden wasn't the Rose Bowl anymore. Instead, it was a national title game. The Pac-10 champ would not go to the Rose Bowl for the first time in 74 years unless they were ranked first or second at the end of the season. With the game still in doubt, Keenan Howry fields a short punt in a driving rainstorm.
He got some heat, got it away though, and not very long. Here goes Howry! He's gone! Georgia, he's dynamite, touchdown, Oregon leads.
Oregon, the outright Pac-10 champion, finished the season ranked second in the nation after beating Colorado in the Fiesta Bowl. The Howry punt return still holds as one of the great Civil War moments ever. From that point on, both teams have been equally outstanding. Each team winning at home until the Beavers broke through on the road in 2007 when the Ducks failed to execute a field goal situation at the end of regulation and lost in overtime, which set up one for the ages in 2008. Role reversal seemed to be in order. The Beavers with a chance now to win the Civil War and go to the Rose Bowl. Oregon had been good, but not great yet in 2008. That all changed on a 64-degree day in Reser Stadium. When it was all said and done, Oregon had nearly 700 yards and 65 points. The trash cans at Reser were packed with roses. Then in 2009, the first time in this series, the winner of the game would go to the Rose Bowl. At that time, the biggest Civil War in history. With the nation watching, both teams did not disappoint.
3rd down and 9 from the Duck 26 on the snap to throw. Pressure, there's the throw downfield. He's got him. Can he get it? He does. Nail. Foot race to the end zone. 20 to the 10. It will be. It is a touchdown, Oregon. 2nd down and 8. On the snap, give it to LaMichael James going left. There he goes! Tripped a little bit, 40, foot race, 30. He may, he will. The 10-5. It's a touchdown. LaMichael James on the snap to throw. Pressure comes. Masoli rolls right. He's going to try to get it, and he will get it. First down, Oregon. Hit and spins for the first down.
And then the celebration was on. Oregon, the Pac-10 champion, were headed to Pasadena. But that was only the beginning. In 2010, never before in school history had there been this much on the line. A berth to play in the BCS National Championship was at stake. The Beavers with an opportunity to play the ultimate spoiler. The crowd of nearly 47,000 was the largest ever to watch a Civil War game in Corvallis.
From the 4-yard line, give it, nope, back to throw, looking left, now over the middle, throw to the right. He's got Barner, touchdown Oregon! LaMichael to his left, on the snap, give it to him again up the middle, he's gonna score! LaMichael James takes it right up the middle, and that's the statement you needed. And fans everywhere, 114 years they've waited, and Oregon is going to play in the national championship game. 2-1. It's official. Oregon is going to be in the BCS championship game. Can you believe the magical season this has become? Duck fans, you can help make history right here in Autzen Stadium. 1 week from today, just before the Civil War kickoff, the Oregon Community Credit Union Fan Cam is going to take the largest photo ever in the history of Oregon football. The Fan Cam will take a 360-degree, 20 billion pixel photo of every fan in the stadium, so make sure you don't miss out. Be in your seat at least 20 minutes before kickoff next Saturday to make sure you're part of the first time ever Duck fan photo. Don't have tickets to the Civil War yet? You can win a pair. Oregon Community Credit Union is giving them away at GoDucks.com. Just click on the Oregon Community Credit Union Fan Cam banner to enter. Be at the big game next week and you'll have the photo to prove it. Follow Oregon Community Credit Union Fan Cam updates all week long and enter to win Civil War tickets, all on GoDucks.com.
Everyone have their new BlackBerry from AT&T? It's 4G, so you can do more faster. So, Catherine, post more YouTube videos of your baby acting adorable.
Baby, on it.
Matt, ignore me and keep updating your fantasy team.
Huh?
Jeff, play a game.
Turbo boosting now, sir.
Dennis, check in everywhere you go on Foursquare.
That's Mayor Dennis of the water cooler.
You're the best. Liz, rock out to Pandora.
Oh, no, I'm an only child.
And Nick, you shouldn't even be here. You can do everything from the golf course. Good? Good.
On AT&T, BlackBerry Torch moves at the speed of 4G.
Welcome back to the show. Well, we've seen a little bit of the history of the Civil War and how the season has gone, but now let's take a look at this year's Civil War. Both teams have different approaches to the game. Nicole Abate is going to take a look at each team and see what they need to accomplish to be successful in this battle.
After injuries sidelined running back LaMichael James and quarterback Darren Thomas, both starters, along with Oregon's explosive offense, seem to be back in a rhythm and executing at a high level, putting up 53 points on the road against third-ranked Stanford. That confidence allows the Ducks to find more ways to get all of its weapons involved. LaMichael James leads the nation in yards per game and rushes the 30-plus yards this season, and is the only player in the nation with 3 200-plus yards rushing games. This will be the first rivalry game for freshman superstar DeAnthony Thomas, the only player in the country with 300 or more yards rushing, receiving, and kick returning, not to mention the Oregon record holder for a true freshman with more than 1,500 all-purpose yards. This season, the Beavs have used 23 first-time starters and 10 true freshmen, a school record, including their quarterback, redshirt freshman Sean Mannion. Mannion took over the starting job halfway through the season opener. The Duck defense will need to pressure him and not allow him to set his feet. It will be a challenge because the 19-year-old has poise in the pocket beyond his years. And Mike Riley says he has been impressed with not only his arm, but his ability to feel the pass rush without having to take his eyes away from the downfield. Protection has been a problem for the Beavers. At times, Mannion was sacked 6 times in the loss against Utah, and at one point in the season has thrown more interceptions than touchdowns. But the Washington State game proved to be a glimpse into the talent that lies within his 6'5" frame. Mannion completed 26 of 34 passes for 376 yards and 4 touchdowns with 1 interception, a Pac-10 Offensive Player of the Week performance against the Cougs. While number 4 looks to be the future of Oregon State football, it will be time to say goodbye to a player that has left his mark on the program. Wide receiver James Rogers, playing his last game as a Beaver. Rogers is Oregon State's best wide receiver in school history. James holds 3 records, including all-purpose yards with over 6,000. Impressive considering the amount of games he was sidelined due to injuries. At only 5'7" and 190 pounds, his trademark play, the fly sweep. Fans may remember it in 2007 as Rogers scored the game-winning touchdown in double overtime. Rogers has the ability to find more yardage with just his determination. Come kickoff, if Oregon plays its game and plays a game that has brought them to a top 5 ranking, a chance to host a Pac-12 championship game, wearing down defenses with its pace and misdirection, and a relentless defense that seems to be coming into its own, creating turnovers. This Civil War could be another one for the history books and allow Duck fans to say goodbye to 14 seniors and allow Oregon an opportunity to earn its 3rd straight conference championship.
Thanks for watching the show, but let's strap it on now, get out there and do what we do, and that's cheer for our team. Civil War football, it's coming up. Going to be a great game.
Nice squirts through. He's going to score. Barner, touchdown Oregon. Throw to the right. He's got Barner. Touchdown Oregon. LaMichael James takes it right up the middle, and that's the statement you needed. You're getting closer
You're watching Comcast Sportsnet, your home for Northwest sports.